So I think one reason why people love hearing our story is not because we're extraordinary people, it's simply because if we can have success in this business, we feel like anybody can. I mean, we are just country people from nowhere, Texas, that basically found something that we loved and worked hard to create a dream for ourselves that was something that we never even dreamed was a possibility beforehand.
I was just that mom that was just in a really just a bad place. There were a lot of tears. I don't do well when I feel like I'm not being what I need to be for the people that I care about the most. And it really just had me in a really negative place. I didn't really know if I could feel better. When you feel like that, it takes your motivation away. It takes your zeal for life away. It takes the sparkle out of everything, and it starts affecting everything about you. It affects your marriage. It affects your relationships. And at that time, our girls were 1 and 2. I was doing all I could just to get through my day. I
was working at Dayton County Sheriff's Office. My girls loved me being home. They would always cry when I went to work. And Sophie would always say, "Daddy, we want you to stay here forever." And Violet would say, "Daddy, I want to stay here for this many days." And I'd always promise them, say, "I'll be here in the morning when I wake up." But I knew because of what I did, there's always a possibility that I might not be able to keep that promise just because of me being law enforcement and doing things that, you know, are pretty dangerous for the most part. Brittney was cleaning houses to help us make ends meet, and I was even donating plasma. We were couponing every single week just to try to make ends meet. I mean, we was that person in Walmart that stood at the register for 30 minutes with all of our coupons, just trying to save every dollar we could. And that's where we were at when we found Thrive.
10th day of Thrive, I was dancing in the kitchen with my kids. And so this kitchen is made for dancing. Remembering, you know, the person that I've been wanting to be, I can't go a day without telling other people what this has done for me, because I don't know what kind of place that they're in, but I know that this could truly be the answer for it. So we're going to show you guys where all this began. We lived on Josh's family farm, so there is lots of houses where all of his family lives, and we're all kind of, it's like our own little community. Out in the middle of nowhere, we had to put a 25-foot pole on the top of our house to even get phone service. My internet was really bad, where I would have to drive out and have my kids in the car and to do calls because I didn't have phone service. So talk about making sacrifices and just making it happen, and phone calls dropping, and getting frustrated with a lot of the technology aspect of it. We definitely had. And so anybody that has excuses or reasons why you feel like you can't work this business, or you have you know, those things that are holding you back, we literally were able to build this with really bad phone service and 2 toddlers at home, and basically no internet.
So this is basically where it all began for us. This is where we started our Thrive journey.
It was tough. We had a lot of really good memories here, but I remember a lot of really stressful times that happened here. Your thinking changes, I feel like, when you start a family and you realize you wanted so much more. And I think we just lived a lot of days feeling like it was just hopeless.
We believe it was just God that brought Thrive into our life. The way that we got connected was just unheard of.
I had started a trial pack that Lindsay had given me, and I felt just awesome. And I'd already talked myself out of it because we weren't going to be able to afford it. And I remember you coming up to me, and I was sitting in the recliner, and you said, "You feeling the way that you felt these last 7 days, you deserve to feel this awesome, and I deserve this you, and the kids deserve this you." And I remember the next day, he went and donated plasma to buy my first month of product. So thank you, sweetie.
This is our house. We basically moved here a few months back, 6 months ago now.
Yeah, we wanted to live out in the country.
Yeah, but we lived in the city, then we lived out on my parents' farm, and it was quite the transition in the city. We wanted to get here where the girls had more room to run and play and basically live life. This in here is where all the magic happens. This is our office. It's like the sunroom we converted to the office. So we have all of our Le-Vel garb, and this here is our vision board, which is what it's all about.
It's this, my backyard, watching my kids play, and sharing our stories. Like this is why I wanted a house with all these windows at the back of my house, because I wanted a place I could just feel just awesome and truly like myself, and to be able to share my most favorite thing in the world with other people.
This is basically our life, but throwing a hole in our chaos. So just all it's all about. We have our kids, we homeschool, and we live out here every day and just live our life to the fullest all the time. That's how we do it.
So we are literally a full-time family. Typically, Josh gets up a little bit earlier than I do, and we take our capsules, and one of us takes off to the gym because that's like our alone time. That's usually when I listen to my books and my stuff to start my day. And so we get that hour away from each other every day. We just kind of do whatever. Like, we don't have specific roles or jobs. There's not one person that cooks. That it's just whoever's available and whoever's not on the phone and whoever's not doing a video is just how we roll. Some days we may be working our business from the park and the kids are going crazy and just playing, and we're working our business there. A lot of times we're not even home the entire day. So some people say, you know, you work from home. We say we work from anywhere, because we may be literally anywhere in the world, and I get to take my business with me because I have my phone. Your board's one of my favorites because it's like speaking things into existence. I hit 200K in April, and we paid off this much debt in June. And so I love how you do that with your board. I love that there's an accomplishment side. I have that on mine too, because I think we need to be reminded of how far we've come, because people like you and I, we get so focused on the goal that we can forget about all the stuff we've already accomplished.
And we go down to Florida all the time. We're down there once a month at our condo, and I taught my wife into the idea of getting one if we could use it as a business down there. It'll do 60 miles an hour top of the water, 30 miles an hour under the water, holds 2 people, and basically you fly it like an airplane, and it's jet driven. So it has yaw and pitch and dive and nose up and down like this. It's awesome. It's really cool. I'll show you the inside of it. Like when we take it out anywhere, I can't even pull up to a gas station or something without people stopping and asking, what is that, man? Like, it's basically a drivable shark, bro. What does it look like? Thrive really makes you feel like the best version of yourself. And because of that, you give the best version of you to everybody around you. So to my kids, I'm the best version of the dad they could have. To my wife, I'm the best husband that she could have.
Our kids really got their parents back. When your 2-year-old notices changes in mommy and asks you, are you gonna be this much fun tomorrow? You're onto something. When you find that you're becoming the mom that you prayed to be, and the person that you've been wanting to be, and that motivated, excited person, that person that wants to jump out of bed every morning, you won't have anything any other way.
Because of this product and because of this company, I was able to 2 years ago completely step away from full-time police work. And I can basically tell my daughters now that I can spend that forever time with them. And that's something that I never imagined would ever be a part of our lives. I mean, we had a lot of plans and dreams and things that we wanted to do, but to be able to spend every single moment, not miss a birthday party, a holiday, or an event, or when my daughter loses her tooth, or get to help her ride her bike, that I don't miss any of that and can be a part of every single thing. That's a part of this company, this business, that is truly priceless. And I will always be super thankful that this has given us the opportunity to do those things. It's huge.
They invite me and they're just like, we wanted you to come because we wanted people to know how normal you guys were. I stopped taking offense to that. I'm like, oh, okay. You know, we wanted people to see how ordinary you guys are. I learned to embrace the ordinary, because who knows, guys, ordinary people can do extraordinary things in this company.
We, from the very beginning, have been blessed to do this together, and that's something that I'm so grateful for, that I get to work with my wife every single day, be around my kids and my family. That's something, guys, I look back on and just am so thankful to God that this business came along and gave us an aspect of our family we never dreamed of before.